At first glance, this story seems to be about scandal and human failure, but underneath, it reveals a powerful message. God's purpose cannot be stopped, and He often works through the brokenness of people to fulfill His divine promises. This is the story of Judah, one of the 12 sons of Jacob, and Tamar, the woman who risked everything to claim her rightful place in the family of Israel. After Joseph is sold into slavery by his brothers, Judah separates himself from his family and moves to the land of Canaan. There he befriends Hira the Adullamite and marries a Canaanite woman, Shua's daughter. Judah and his wife have 3 sons: Er, their firstborn; Onan, the second son; Shelah, the youngest son. When becomes of age, Judah arranges for him to marry Tamar, a woman from Canaan. However, is wicked in the eyes of the Lord, and because of this, God takes his life. After Er's death, Judah follows the ancient custom of levirate marriage, where a brother marries the widow to provide offspring in his deceased brother's name. Judah orders Onan to take Tamar as his wife, but Onan refuses to fulfill his duty. Instead of fathering children for his late brother, he ensures that Tamar remains childless, denying her the right to carry on the family line. Because of his selfishness and disobedience, God strikes Onan dead, just as he did with Now that 2 of his sons have died after marrying Tamar, Judah fears that his youngest son Shelah will also die if he marries her. Instead of allowing Tamar to marry Shelah when he comes of age, Judah sends her back to her father's house, promising that she will marry Shelah when he is older, but Judah never intends to keep his promise. Years pass, and Tamar realizes that Judah has deceived her. Shelah grows up, yet Tamar remains a widow, forgotten and without the chance to bear children. Tamar, however, is not willing to accept this injustice. After Judah's wife dies, he goes to Timnah for the shearing of his sheep. Tamar hears about this and devises a bold plan to claim what is rightfully hers. She disguises herself as a prostitute, covering her face with a veil, and waits by the roadside where Judah will pass. Not recognizing her, Judah approaches her and asks to sleep with her. As payment, Tamar asks for his seal, cord, and staff, items that identify him personally. Judah agrees, and they sleep together. She conceives without him knowing her true identity. Judah later sends a servant with a young goat as payment, but the woman is nowhere to be found. The people of the town claim that no prostitute was ever there. Judah, embarrassed, decides to drop the matter. Months later, news reaches Judah that Tamar is pregnant by prostitution. Enraged, Judah demands that she be burned to death. But as Tamar is brought out for execution, she sends a message to Judah. The man to whom these items belong is the father of my child. Judah sees his seal, cord, and staff, the proof of his actions. Suddenly, the weight of his hypocrisy and failure crushes him. He publicly admits, "She is more righteous than I, since I did not give her to my son Shelah." Tamar is spared, and she later gives birth to twin sons, Perez and Zerah. Tamar's son Perez becomes an ancestor of King David and ultimately Jesus Christ. Though the story began in deception and injustice, it ends with redemption and purpose. Tamar, a woman wronged, becomes one of the few women mentioned in Jesus' genealogy, proving that God uses unexpected people to fulfill his promises. The story of Judah and Tamar teaches us about justice, perseverance, and God's faithfulness. No matter how broken a situation may seem, God's plan will always prevail. For more Bible content, remember to subscribe, like, and turn on your notification bell.